Hey guys, it's Dave with My Freedom Smokes, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Wismec and Jabo Designs Neutron RDA. You guys may be familiar, Jabo has been in the atomizer RDA game for a while now. He's been teaming up with Wismec and coming out with some great, intuitive, innovative RDAs as of late. This is another great one he's knocked it out of the ballpark on. It's a 25mm RDA, so it fits well on something like the Jabo Rolo. It just looks great on there. Some of the different things about this one as opposed to some of his other ones is the way the build deck is. You can actually replace the post and have your standard parallel style, or you can do for like a series if you want to do series coils. You know, you run the same wire through, do a separate coil, and then plug it back off into your ground. I'll show that to you in a little bit here. The airflow on this thing actually comes in the side, directly down to your coil, and then pushes out the top as you vape on it. And it's really cool the way they did that. Go ahead and take this top cap off, and I'll show you kind of show you how they did that for you. If you look inside there, they got these little cutouts in the top cap. That's where your airflow actually comes in. It kind of hits that, pushes down through the barrel, hits directly on your coils, and everything pushes back out the top. And it helps make for a great flavorful vape. Just having that extra airflow directly on those coils that way, and having them set up a little higher helps with any kind of leaking you may have if you do oversaturate. Alright, and that is fully adjustable. I mean, as you turn it, the sides here actually block off the holes on the side of the barrel, and that's how it actually cuts off your airflow. So I'll show you that real quick. You just give it a turn, and it actually cuts off those holes. And you can stop at any combination of it. You can do it all the way open, 2 holes, 1 hole. You can have it 1.5 holes, just wherever you feel best for your airflow. I usually keep it wide open or 2 holes somewhere in there. Go ahead and have a vape on it real quick. I'm running the standard parallel build on there. It's a 0.26 running 85 watts. As you see, it's got plenty of vapor production. The flavor is there. It's really great vapor and flavor on that. This chuff cap is replaceable. If you have like a standard chuff cap to fit, I can't remember the size of it, it was kind of a standard chuff cap style size on there. I've seen some other reviewers online had aftermarket chuff caps on there, so I do know there's stuff out there for it. Let's take the barrel off and show you that deck a little bit. Now it does kind of look like the Velocity style deck. Difference is it's got the 2 lower holes for your post or your positive. They kind of come up in a T there, connect down to the center. And then your 2 negatives actually come up the side and over. So it kind of comes up like that. And that's going to be your negative or your ground. You can actually take the whole thing off and put the other post in there. Let's go and take that off there. Whoop. All right, and on the bottom here you can see you actually had to take your 510 screw out to get the positive post out. And there's 2 little Phillips head screws there that hold in your negative post. And those will pop right out. Go inside the box here and I'll show you this other post. Alright, and there's other posts are mixed in with your little extra goodies. It's always nice to have the extra goodies. You do get the 2 coils, which I'm running, and there's 2 Clapton coils, or 0.5 ohms each. When you're running it in the parallel, it does cut those in half, so that's why I've got a 0.26, so it's usually 0.25, 0.26. And if you're to run it with these posts in the series, it's actually going to double that resistance, so you get a 1 ohm resistance, which is good for your mouth-to-lung style vapors. Alright, so they give you a different peak insulator to put in your base there. It's just because the way that one post is designed, it's going to go in there and it kind of isolates itself. That way it's not a positive, it's not a ground, it's just going to be a post there so you can tighten your wire down and still run your series without actually cutting that circuit off. And that's where the series comes in, is when you're running a parallel, you actually have your circuit split, and it goes in different directions because you got a positive going in, going out, and coming to 2 different negatives, and that's why your resistance is cut in half. Whereas if you're running a series, your resistance is actually doubled because it goes the further distance. All right. Okay, so you got your little extra post there. Looks more like a traditional Velocity style post with the 2 holes on it, stacked. Now those are the ones that are going to be on your dummy post. That kind of helps with your series builds. Let's see, it goes in there like so. It just kind of clicks in place on the insulator. And then once you put the whole thing together, it keeps it sturdy in the bottom of your deck. And then your other positive post will go on the other side, like so. And then it'll be a lot easier than actually taking the whole thing apart and doing it. Just kind of show you a little illustration there. You take your other negative post off, you'd still put one of those back in over top of your positive post. So you'll have your negative post coming up, your positive hole under there, and then the other side's gonna be your dummy post. That way you can run your coils, you come out the positive lead, go through your series post, and then back out to the negative. That way you still have dual coils, but are running in a series, if that makes sense. All right, so even though this thing does have a metal chuff cap, it does have a little bit of a cooling fins to the top of it. It does help kind of cool it off, so you don't have to worry about the metal chuff cap burning your lips. It does get a little warm, but I haven't had it get real hot where it's actually burning me. I've been running it constantly 80, 85 watts, something like that, for about a day now. So let me have another vape on it real quick. All right, so the Jabo designed Wismec Neutron RDA. What do I think about it? Well, I think it's a great RDA that's kind of versatile. You can do your parallel sub-ohm vapes for your large clouds. You can do your series coils. Higher resistance is better for mouth to lung, especially when you cut your airflow off a good bit. So it's a very versatile RDA. It looks great. It's got the nice Jabo Designs logo on there. So if you're using like a Jabo mod, like the RX23, the RX200, RX200S, the Relo DNA 200, any of those Jabo devices are going to look great on. It's 25 mils. I mean, everything's going to be at least 25 millimeter, 24 millimeter these days. So it fits right in the mold there. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this RDA. It's been a great RDA. Just the ease of build with those coils the way they're in there. The holes aren't very spaced out, so you just put your leads straight in instead of having to bend them out and shape them to your post. The posts are nice and close together is what I'm trying to say. So it's real easy to build. I just slid them in, tighten them down, I was good to go. There wasn't trying to reshape the leads or anything. So yeah, if you have any questions about this RDA, leave them in the comments below. This has been David with My Freedom Smokes, and thank you for vaping.